How's it going, guys? Music fan here. I'm sure all of you know by now, and it's quickly becoming very widespread among social media. I'm even now I'm just very shocked by it. Neil Peart, influential drummer of the band Rush, one of the most influential drummers and lyricists of the last 45 years, along with his bandmates Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, has passed away. He was 67, and what makes this very surprising and just shocking and a little bit sad is just he was battling Neil Peart. He was battling with cancer for the last whole while in his life, and he passed away on Tuesday, the 7th of January, but it took up until today, which is the 10th of January, to make the announcement. So, I mean, everyone is just as shocked as I am, and I'm just as shocked as anybody would. I mean, Neil Peart. I mean, what can I say about Neil Peart that thousands upon thousands of other reviewers, of columnists, music fans, professional and casual, drummers, guitar players, singers, and what else can I add about Neil Peart that hasn't been said already? I mean, he was one of the most greatest, most epic and amazing drummers of all time. Not to mention one of the most brilliant and thought-provoking, intelligent lyricists, and that's rare amongst drummers. He broke the stereotype that you can't be a lyricist and a drummer at the same time. He destroyed that stereotype, and he made it okay for drummers to be able to write great lyrics, and that's what he did. And drumming, it's not a postscript. His influence on music, his influence on drumming is not a postscript at all. Like, he influenced and continues to influence and will continue further down the future to influence lyricists, artists, drummers, especially for generations to follow. It's just it's just unfathomable just how sudden this feels. But at the same time, it's that enduring legacy that he's left behind that's going to last forever, and people are going to cherish it for forever. And that's, to have an artist be that is truly a privilege, and I'm sure he's felt that for more than a few decades up until now. So yeah. Again, I'm just as stunned as everyone else is now. It's just so sudden. But other than his legacy that's going to continue, if there's only another consolation to this, it's that, oh man, I'm recalling a bit of a personal thing, not me, but I'm recalling learning about the passing of his daughter, and his college, and the death of his wife and his daughter. I mean, I'm sure you can look up online to see what happens, but basically, his wife, I believe, died of cancer in the early 90s, and then in the mid 90s, his daughter, sadly, when she was off to college, was killed by an alcoholic drunk driver. And considering that you lost your wife and your daughter nearly in the same decade, I mean, you can imagine the pain and just the anguish that he must have gone through. And obviously everyone knows of the famous trek he made all across the US and Canada and Mexico and back again. It's well documented in the Ghostwriter book and everything. So if there's only one consolation I can take among many that we can take, is that finally he has rejoined his family in the great gig in the sky, per se. And it's sad that he's not amongst with us anymore, but it feels strangely comforting to know that now in the great beyond, whichever way you call it, he's not alone anymore. And yeah, love and privacy and peace to the whole Peart family. Love and peace to his two bandmates, Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson. I mean, Lord knows what they're feeling right now at this moment. And love and peace to their families as well, Rush fans all over the world. We may have lost an incredible person in Neil Peart, but his legacy will never be tarnished. His legacy will be as impeccable and incomparable as many of the drumming greats and overall people in the world. So, rest in peace, Neil Peart. Really, your legacy will endure forever, and we love you and we miss you always. That's it for me, music fan. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Take care of yourselves. Rest in peace, Neil Peart. Bye.